Ready? I'm ready. Ready to learn with you today and have some fun along the way. Ready, set, go! I'm so glad to be with you today. We're going to talk today about our bodies. You know what? I even have a book about our bodies. This book is by Chuck Murphy, and we're going to lift some flaps. You're going to have to help me read it, though. I've got to have some help answering some questions. What does this first one say? What part of your body do you see with? You see with your eyes. That's right. All right. What part of your body do you hear with? You hear with your ears. What part of your body do you smell with? You smell with your nose. That looks yummy. What part of your body do you taste with? What is it? You taste with your tongue. Can you see her licking that ice cream? Where does the air go when you breathe? The air goes in your lungs, and your lungs are in your chest. Breathe. Can you feel them get bigger? It's like blowing up a balloon. Where does your food go when you eat? Your food goes to your stomach. You can feel your stomach. It goes down this tube, clear down to your stomach, right down here. You can't see me in the video, can you? But it goes right in your stomach. You know where that is. Where does your food go after it's in your stomach? Your body gets rid of the waste when you go to the toilet. Did you know that? Then you don't have food that your body doesn't need. What happens when you run and play very, very hard? Your heart beats faster to pump the blood to your muscles. How can you take good care of your body? What are some important things to do? Eat healthy foods, take a bath every day, and brush your teeth after each meal. Why does your body need to sleep at night? Your body grows healthy and strong while you sleep, so you can play while you're awake. Is that what you like to do, is play? So do these children. Our body is amazing. Now that's the stuff that we see on the outside of our body. Now let's look at this book for just a minute. It says the body, but there's a big, big letter right in the middle of it. Can you see what that big letter is? What letter is that? Do you know what letter it's called? B. That letter is B, and B is body. We're going to talk about our body today. You know what? Let's do really quick. Let's look at letter B. Let's look right here at letter B. I'm going to put a capital B right there with a line and two loops. And do you know what? There's also a lowercase b. Do you know what lowercase b looks like? We're going to put lowercase b right here. There's capital B and lowercase b. You know what? I'm going to get a pen and I'm going to write it on the writing road. Would you like to do that with me? Get your writing road or a piece of paper and we're going to write it. We have this line that goes here, so we're going to draw it right on the writing road. Can you draw a straight line right there? And then we're going to loop around and around. The loops are kind of tricky to make. Do they look a little bit the same? The line and then a loop around and around. Let's try a lowercase b. Oh, look, it starts the same way as his dad. We got a line here and a line here, but this one only has one loop. That's right. We're going to draw one loop right around there. When he grows up, he's going to grow a top loop, isn't he? And he'll look like his dad. But right now, he's just a lowercase loop. Capital B and lowercase b. And that's when he grows up, he's going to look like his dad. That's how you do a capital B and a lowercase b. Perfect, right? Let's look for just a minute. I'm going to draw some circles and we're going to see if we can see where that stick needs to go. We know it goes that way. So if I draw another one like that, there's a B. But what if I put it down here? Is that a letter B? No, that's a P. That's tricky because if it goes down that way, it's a P, but if it goes up that way, it's a B. Okay, what about this one? What if I do it on this side and we curl under it? Do you know what letter that is? Is that a B? No, that's a G because it's smiling right underneath that line. All right, what if we put it on this side? Now that's a D. Oh, that's so confusing. What if I just do a little line? That's an A. So if you want to do a B, you've got to draw the circle and the line has to go on this side for it to be a B. That's kind of tricky. Lowercase letters with a circle are a little bit tricky. But you know what? I think you're going to figure it out because you're so smart and you're going to learn how to read really fast, aren't you? Okay, I'm going to erase our B's for just a minute. Do you want to erase yours off? If you don't have an eraser one, now you have a paper that has some B's on it, so that's perfect. What sound does B make? Let's look at some pictures that start with letter B. Right here we've got a ball. Oh, that fell right off. Let's see if we can stick it on a little better than that. There's a ball. What's that? A book. Good. What about that guy? A bee. Oh, I'll bet you like to ride on that. A bike. Very nice. Oh, this is a good Halloween. What's that guy? A bat. Let's see. Ball, book, bee, bike, bat. What sound does that make? B, 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 b. Oh, what were we talking about just a minute ago? Let's get our book and look at it one more time. B, b, body. Body starts with letter B. And do you know what? The outside of our body is what we see, but guess what? There's something that starts with letter B that's on the inside of our bodies. Do you know what it is? I'm going to show you a Halloween picture of what it is. Can you see what that is? Is that a skeleton? That skeleton has bones. Bones. We have bones inside of our bodies. And we're going to make a picture of bones today. We have lots of bones in our bodies, and the bones help us grow. They help us be strong. They help us do lots and lots of things. If we didn't have bones in our bodies, we would probably have a little bit harder time. I'm going to take this skeleton right here. Can you see those bones really good? Look, there's bones in our head. Feel your head. Can you feel bones around your chin? What about on your forehead? Your brain is in there. We have to have bones to protect our brains. Oh, can you feel some bones in your shoulders? Yep, that helps, gives us a place for our arms. Can you feel bones in your arms? Down here, can you feel some hard bones in your arms? There's some bones. Oh, look, right there. Here's our elbow. Can our elbows move? Do we have a bone right on the corner? That's our elbow bone, isn't it? That's right there. That's what allows our arms to move. What about fingers? Do we have bones in our fingers? Can you feel those bones in your fingers? That's what allows us. If we were going to hold a pencil, If we didn't have any bones, we couldn't hold it tight, could we? We have to have bones. What about standing up? Do we need legs to stand up? We do. If we didn't have any legs, we would just crumble and fall. We have hip bones. Can you feel your hip bones right down here? They make it so we have a place for our legs so we can stand. Now look right here. Can you see those bones? Can you feel your bones? They're kind of bumpy right inside of you. Can you feel them? Those are called our rib cage. And there's something inside of our rib cage. Let me show you a picture of what goes inside of there. There's a heart. We have lungs. Our lungs help us breathe. There's our stomach. Remember in our book we read, we eat the food and it goes down in our stomach? And then all of our waste goes right there in our colon. When we breathe, we can feel it. And you know what? Our heart pumps blood all around our body. That's the inside of our bodies. We have a great body because we have so many things that help us to learn and grow. You know what? Let's see. I have a picture, another kind of picture of a skeleton. Let's look at that. Can you see that? Those bones right there? Our body has lots and lots of bones. And our bones protect us. They protect our brain so we can think. They protect our heart. What does your heart do? Does your heart send blood throughout our whole body? And the blood, when we breathe in, let's breathe in. Can you feel your chest getting big? That's air going inside. The air's in our lungs and it puts air in our blood and then our heart sends it around our body. Now, if we were playing really, really hard and we started having blood going everywhere, we have energy. But if the blood wasn't going around our body and the air wasn't getting around, our brains would start turning off and it wouldn't be able to listen to what to do. Okay, let's take our hands. Let's put your hand right up here on your throat. Can you feel a little beating noise? Just a little beating feeling? Bum, bum, bum. Should we see if we can feel it better? Stand up. And we're going to run for a minute. Can you run for a minute? We're going to see if that beating is going to get faster. We're going to see if our heart's going to work harder. You ready? Get up. Let's run. Come on, run. Oh, run up and down. Move your feet up and down. Get moving, moving, moving. Feet really fast, really fast. We're going to get our heart going so fast. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep running, keep running. Okay, now feel it. Can you feel it bigger? Because we were moving fast and our brain said to our heart, move faster. Did you feel your breathing? Could you breathe in more air? And it was going all through your body. But guess what? Right inside of all of this stuff that works, what if somebody hit us really hard and they hit our heart and our heart stopped working? That would be really bad. That's why we have these ribs. They're called a rib cage, and they cage in all these things inside of our bodies to protect them. So no matter what happens, those ribs are going to help our lungs and our heart keep from getting broken or bumped. And that makes it so we can stay really, really healthy and be able to run and do the things we want to do. So you know what I think we should do today? I think we should draw some bones. Do you think that's a good idea? Now, before we do that, let's see if we can find letter B on our map. Do you remember what letter B looks like? Capital B and lowercase b. Let's see if you can find capital B. You ready? Look on the map really carefully. Can you find a capital B? What color is it? Blue, that's right. There's our capital letter B. Can you see it? All right. Now this one's the tricky one. Lowercase b. Remember, the tall sticks on this side and one loop this way. Okay, look at it carefully. Let's see if we can find a lowercase b. Look on there really carefully. Can you see a lowercase b? What color is it? It's kind of red, isn't it? There's lowercase b. Now there's a D. See how it's looking and the stick is on the other side? Oh, excuse me. That's the D. That's the B. Whoops, Miss Connie messed up. Do you make mistakes sometimes? So does Miss Connie. I was looking in the light and I didn't see it, but the B is the blue one. They're looking at each other. D is looking backwards and B is looking forwards. And when he gets another loop, he's going to be a capital just like his dad. Nice job. Okay. Thank you for helping me fix that. You did a great job helping me. All right. We are going to draw and make a skeleton of bones, just like is right inside our body. Now let's look right here. Can you see? We need bones to protect our brains. So we're going to have to draw a head with our eyes and our mouth. So you ready? You can use a black paper with white bones because our bones are kind of white, or you can get a white paper and use a black crayon so it will look like these bones. Now these bones in real life, our bones are kind of whitish. In this picture, they're kind of yellowish. They're kind of a yellow-white, but you can draw it however you want. I think I'm going to use a black paper, okay? I'm going to get this black paper and I'm going to get a white crayon. So I'm going to get this. I'm going to move this skeleton. I'm going to get a black paper and I'm going to get a white crayon. And I'm going to take my crayon. And remember, our skeleton right here is a circle. So we've got to draw a circle on our skeleton. Can you draw a circle on there? And does it have to be perfect? No, we don't do perfect things. We just do the best we can. And well, let's look. There's two places for the eyes and the nose. Look, the nose is kind of like a triangle. So we need two little circles. Can you do tiny circles inside of that big circle? And kind of a little triangle a little bit. And then the mouth, our teeth, are bones. Can you feel your teeth bones? Are they kind of hard? We have teeth bones in there. Look at this one. Can you see those teeth bones? So you know what we're going to do? We're going to draw right in here and we're going to draw some bones for teeth. Can you see those teeth bones? Can you draw some like that? Now we have our skeleton head. We have our teeth. We have a place for our nose and our eyes and a hard bone for our brain. Have you got that? Okay, now this is going to be our tricky part. We're going to take them and we're going to draw our neck. Our little neck bone right there. Let's look at our skeleton. This actually is our backbone. You want to feel it? Bend over a little bit and feel on your back. Right in the middle of your back, there's some bumps. Can you feel those bumps? That is your back. And it goes from your neck all the way down your back. Can you feel that? Let's look at the skeleton right here. Can you see that? It goes right from his head all the way down to right across where his bones in his hips go. So let's draw that line all the way down. Can you see that? And then you know what we're going to do? Let's draw the hip bone right across here. So a long, long line, and then we want hip bones. And you know what's off those hip bones? There's some legs. Can you draw those legs? And then we've got some foot bones. Okay, now we've got our legs. What's up here? Let's look on our skeleton. right across here is our shoulders. Can you feel the bones in your shoulders? Can you feel those? We need to draw some shoulder bones. So let's do that. Right across here. So let's look at our skeleton. We've got our neck and we're going to draw right across there. Can you draw that? And then we're going to draw down our arms. Can you draw your arms down? Good job. And you know what? My arm has some hands. So now I've got my backbone, I've got my shoulder bones, and I've got my leg bones. But inside of here is my heart and my lungs. I want to protect them. Do you want to protect yours? You know what we're going to do? We're going to do them a very special way. We are going to use some cotton swabs that look like this. And we're going to glue them on. Now, we're going to put it right on here. And we're going to draw. We're going to make 3 of them. Now, we got to glue those on so we can make our bones. So, we're going to get some glue. And I'm going to put some glue right on here. This one's purple, so you can see it really good. And we're going to take it and we're going to glue it right on here to protect our ribs. It's going to protect those ribs so good. And then we need more than one. We're going to do some right here and right here. Now, if we bump them, they might fall off our skeleton. And that's totally okay. Hopefully yours is laying down. After a little while, they're going to dry. And then I think I'm going to do 3 of them because feel them. You have lots of bones right there. Let's look at our skeleton. Can you see all those bones that the skeleton has to help protect our heart and our lungs? I'm going to do a little bit more and stick them on there. Now, inside of our real body, they don't go past our arms. But this is going to protect the insides of us, just like inside of our body. Can you feel it protecting inside of there? That is what keeps your body and your heart and your lungs and all the things inside safe so that you can stay healthy. Isn't that cool that our bones help protect us so that our bodies will stay strong? Our bones are so, so important. You know what? We're going to stand up for this song. Now, I have a hard time standing up because you can't see me in the mirror. So, in the video. So, you're going to have to pretend that you can see my body fall, but you can fall. What would happen if we didn't have any bones? Our bones keep our arms straight. If there was no bones, this bone right here keeps my arm straight. What if there was no bones? Would it just be all like jello and gooey? It would be. We have to have some bones. So we're going to sing a bone song, but you're going to need to stand up to sing this song. I have lots of bones in my body. They help me to stand straight and tall. Feel your leg bones. 'Cause if there were no bones inside me, my body would crumble and fall. I need bones, I need bones. My bones are important to me, to me. I need bones, I need bones. My bones are important to me. We would look so funny if we didn't have any bones. We just have to like crawl around on the floor on our bellies. Do you know what animal doesn't have bones to help them stand up? A snake. Would we look like a snake if we didn't have any leg bones? That would be silly. A snake actually has bones around its back, but they're a different kind of bones. They're kind of like rib bones. What if we only had our rib bones? Oh, that would not work very good, would it? So we need to have bones to help us walk and help us move. You know what? If a skeleton was walking around, do you think he would be kind of walking funny? Let's do a Halloween bone song. And it's called, when we take all of our bones, in our body, it's called a skeleton. So let's sing a song about one little skeleton. Can you get a one ready? And then when you're walking, let's pretend that our bones are walking like a skeleton. You might want to stand up for this one. One little skeleton hopping up and down, hopping up and down, hopping up and down. One little skeleton hopping up and down, for this is Halloween. Two little witches flying on their brooms, flying on their brooms, flying on their brooms. Two little witches flying on their brooms, for this is Halloween. Three little ghosts are floating in the air, floating in the air, floating in the air. Three little ghosts are floating in the air, for this is Halloween. Boo! Oh, did you get scared? Sing it one more time with me and you can scare somebody. One little skeleton hopping up and down, hopping up and down, hopping up and down. One little skeleton hopping up and down, for this is Halloween. Two little witches flying on their brooms, flying on their brooms, flying on their brooms. Two little witches flying on their brooms, for this is Halloween. Three little ghosts are floating in the air, floating in the air, floating in the air. Three little ghosts are floating in the air, for this is Halloween. Boo! Oh, good job! You did so awesome. You know what? I think your skeleton of bones looks awesome. And you know what? You can make it even bigger if you wanted to. But those ribs are going to protect us and keep us safe. Bones in our body help us to stand straight and tall. They protect our heart and our lungs and our brain. Our bones are so great. They help our body stay healthy. I'm so glad we have strong things inside and outside our bodies to help us be strong. And you did a great job making it. I love being with you. You are awesome. See you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. You're awesome, possum. See you soon.